Podcast 278 Faith and Insight by Dr. William Anderson Gittins, D.D. Copyright 2026. ISBN 978-976-9790308. Welcome to Faith and Insight, Copyright 2026, the podcast where we explore critical topics at the crossroads of spirituality, culture, and theology. I am Dr. William Anderson Gittins, D.D., speaking to you from the beautiful island of Barbados. Today, we embark on an intriguing investigation of prophecy, inspired by my recent work, Faith and Insight, Gittins 2026. Since prophecy holds a significant place in theological study, serving as a vital tool for enhancing spiritual growth and deepening biblical understanding, I was inspired to explore it from the perspective of a Doctor of Divinity. Gittins 2026. It should be noted, prophecy is not merely a prediction of future events, but a profound expression of God's sovereignty and redemptive plan. BibleHub.com. The fulfillment of prophecies, particularly those concerning the first coming of Jesus Christ, substantiates the credibility of Scripture and reveals critical aspects of God's nature and His mission to redeem humanity. Furthermore, prophecy illustrates divine control over human history, imparting a purposeful direction and order to historical events. BibleHub.com. Engaging with prophetic scripture cultivates spiritual gifts that invigorate evangelistic efforts and prepares believers for eschatological realities, commonly referred to as the last days. zondervanacademic.com. Ultimately, the study of prophecy harmonizes believers with divine will, thereby enriching both their theological comprehension and spiritual vitality. The importance of understanding prophecy, N.D. Prophecy is a subject rich with varied meanings and interpretations across different cultures and belief systems. Britannica.com. Frequently, it is connected to divine revelations or inspired interpretations, especially within faith traditions such as Christianity and Judaism. Britannica.com. Simply put, prophecy is understood as a supernatural means by which God or a deity communicates through a chosen individual, often called a prophet, to convey messages to humanity. Britannica.com. The term prophecy has evolved over time. Its English form first appeared in 1225 according to Encyclopedia Britannica 2024. Though it sounds profound, prophecy is often seen both as a theoretical concept and as a linguistic tool in biblical studies. This dual perception leads us to ask, what exactly is prophecy, and how does it differ from merely making an educated guess about the future? As a Doctor of Divinity, I maintain that prophecy transcends prediction based on human reasoning. Gittins 2026. It is better described as the transmission of God's will to people through divine communication. The word itself originates from the Greek propheteria, meaning the gift of interpreting God's will. Online Etymology Dictionary 2026. Imagine that is communication directly from God. Certainly, prophecy is not just about predicting events. Rather, it carries a message, intending to guide, warn, and even challenge us. BibleHub.com. This brings forth deeper philosophical questions. What are its primary functions, and what is the true purpose of prophecy? Let me clarify. Prophecy serves multiple roles. It acts as a catalyst for moral behavior and societal change, while also providing warnings about the future. BibleHub.com. Biblical prophets such as Isaiah and Jeremiah often delivered revelations demanding significant personal sacrifice and calling for ethical action aligned with God's design. Gittins 2026. For example, Amos 3:7 asserts, I quote, "Surely the sovereign Lord does nothing without revealing his plan to his servants, the prophets," end quote. New International Version. Likewise, the King James Version echoes this profound truth. Having pondered this, I find that these teachings remain powerful and relevant. Yet, an essential question remains: how does prophecy retain significance in today's secular and often skeptical world? While theological inquiry recognizes that prophetic claims are sometimes questioned in our scientifically oriented society, their resonance still shapes cultural narratives and individual lives. Academia.edu 3632792, The Contemporary Relevance of Prophecy. Interestingly, the notion of prophecy extends beyond sacred texts into popular culture. Consider iconic dystopian novels like Dune or films such as The Matrix, where prophetic knowledge influences destiny. Pulpit and Pen 2023. This demonstrates that prophecy continues to offer moral guidance and hope amid contemporary challenges. In conclusion, from ancient scriptures to modern storytelling, the concept of supernatural insight continues to captivate us. I hope today's discussion has been enlightening and encourages you to reflect on how prophecy might still impact your life. Before we conclude, I would like you to consider the following. How does prophecy still impact your life today? Are there any instances where you have witnessed divine direction in action, or where a prophetic message has influenced how you perceive the world? As you go about your week, I invite you to consider these issues. If you want to delve further into the concepts we covered today, be sure to pick up a copy of Faith and Insight by Dr. William Anderson Gittins, D.D. https://independent.academia.edu William Gittins. Thank you for joining me on Faith and Insight. Until next time, may your journey be guided by wisdom and faith. God bless. ISBN 978-976-9790308